Hey yo, what up, Bolt fam? It's your boy Kyle here with the Bolt Bros. I'm doing a little something. I'm adding a little something to this. So, I don't know if you guys know this. So right now I am also live on Instagram, and I'm also on YouTube, and I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook as well. So, but the rest of the gang knows this as well, but like I'm doing like the Bolt Bros, the Wednesday night Madden simulation, and we have a good time with this. Like we've been doing a lot of different things with it. Like every single week we've been hanging out, having a good time, and this has been a fun little thing that I've taken on as the channel has grown here and there. So I am excited to be here with you guys. So yeah, so tonight, what we're doing is we're doing a little bit of football. We got the Packers coming up, and we'll talk a little bit about what happened last week. We kind of talk about this as a little bit of a a group therapy situation for the Chargers family right now, because of that devastating loss that we faced against the the Lions, obviously. So, but we're here to talk about the Packers for the most part, but we'll talk a little bit about the Lions and everything. So we're having a good time. Here, let me move this a little bit. So, we got a lot of good stuff going on tonight. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions in the Instagram, let me know too. Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? Hey, what's up, Charger Bowl family? How you guys doing? Hey, yeah, William's here. Yeah, we got some people there from, Alex is asking a question about Bill Belichick. And I think the answer is nah, we're not going to be doing much with Bill Belichick. So yeah, I really don't think so. If anything, I mean, I would like to see him potentially come in as a general manager, not necessarily a head coach or anything. Which Packers wide receiver is going to go off? Oof, man, number 9 probably. Number 9. Yeah, and you're right. Bill Belichick is he's way too expensive. And he's just, I don't think he would get along with the Spanos family either. So yeah. But yeah, so the chat's ready to go. And so let's just kind of start talking a little bit. So what do you guys think about this Packers game a little bit coming up? So. Yeah, excited for you guys. Thunderbolts 24 is here. Matthew Trakinski's here. Bolt Lightning's here. I'm excited. Goomba's here. Yeah. So we're excited. We already got a question right off the bat too from Matt Trakinski. He says, "Do you think the offense will be even better with Anderson and this team again? Get a little 2021 offense going again?" Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't really think that the Lions are as good, or I don't think the Packers are as good as the Lions at all. So yeah, but yeah, this is definitely a must-win. And all that stuff. Hey, I don't know. Jordan's he's questioning my whole thought about Bill Belichick being a GM. I don't know. I think he's done pretty well with some players, but you never know. I don't know. So, anyways, so let's dive into the game a little bit. So. Hey, what's up, Samertalik? Yeah, we got some more people just trickling in. I hope you guys are joining.
Bolt Bros!
All right, guys. All right. So YouTube now sees the Madden side of things, and now I'm gonna be doing this over here. Hey, guys. Defense needs to step up for sure. Yes, 100%, Alex. You think we're gonna? I do kind of think we're still gonna make the playoffs. I have no reason not to think that we'll still make the playoffs yet. Now whether or not we go far in the playoffs, that's a whole nother question, guys. So, yeah. So that is the big question. Are we making it to the playoffs? I don't know. We're coming your way. We're gonna dazzle you with our super play. Wait, what is this? Grand Desire. Oh, the time has come. We're shooting for number 1. With thunderbolts and lightning, we'll light up the sky. Ooh, I like this song. We'll give it all we've got. And more with the Superchargers try. That's right, Superchargers. San Diego Superchargers, San Diego Chargers. Yeah. That deserves this here. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I like that song. Man, that San Diego Superchargers song is so good. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah, dude, that was so great to see, what's it called? Quentin Johnston get his first touchdown of the freaking year, his whole season. Let's go. Let's get a party time for that one, guys. You know, it's like, hey, Echo, it's party time. Woo! Echo, turn on party time. Oh, it didn't work. That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I don't know why it didn't work. It didn't actually turn it on over there. So, yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So we're doing some little Madden stuff tonight, you know. So we're just having some fun. If I could get this thing to work a little bit. I don't care about packs right now. Yup. So, yeah, Chris, I'm a little nervous about this one a little bit too. Yeah. Pablo's asking can we get that Green Bay, that win against Green Bay? I think we can, dude. Yeah. Yes, I'm going to leave Ultimate Team. There you go. All right, let's get into this. Yeah, I believe we can totally get this dub against Green Bay. I mean, I think we're pretty solid. Yeah, so... Hey, what's up, Matt? My day job is I am in post-production audio for TV and film shows, and so because of that, I haven't been working in a really long time. So yeah, so right now this has just been occupying my time as best as possible. So yeah, man. But you're right, Ketty Jose. Yeah, we need to figure out a way to stop that. Those explosive plays for shizzle, my nizzle. All right. So I think we do need to adjust some things. We realized last week that we had Josh Palmer still in the game. So he needs to switch this thing. I need to switch up some stuff here. So Austin Eckler's doing good. By the way, I saw this team stat, by the way, that Joshua Kelly is the rushing leader on our team right now. Imagine that, guys. That's pretty crazy. Joshua Kelly is, he's freaking awesome. Super stoked on that. And by the way, speaking of Joshua Kelly, I'm excited for this. Charger Bolt family, they just they've been talking about this for a while now. But they are having a end of the year event where they're going to be what's it called? Hosting a end of the year party, and they're gonna have a bunch of players there. Joshua Kelly's gonna be there. Sean Merriman's gonna be there. A couple other players, coming up. It's gonna be really cool. So, yeah. So it's really good. Hey, thank you, Matt. So that's super appreciate that. So I think I did see your message. I didn't really know what the heck's going on with it. So, So. But just man, we appreciate you. And we do this for you to have some fun with you guys, So it's really cool. So, all right. So let's just kind of go here. No fullbacks, of course. All right, here you go. Quentin Johnston, Jalen Guyton. Now, yeah, okay. So now we have the correct lineup here now. So we're good. We good. All right. So Slater. That's right. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we're good. Wait, so didn't somebody get put on, somebody did get put on IR recently, right? Who was that? Who got put on IR? Yeah, I think we yeah. I think we do need to dominate this game for sure. So that'll be a really good thing. Yes, and also, let's give a shout out to Jalen Guyton for getting his first tutty this year. Hell yeah, baby! I'm stoked on that. Hey, Echo, turn on party time.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Jalen Guyton getting his first tutty of the year, baby. All right, that's good. Echo, turn off party time.
Okay.
All right. I don't think you guys can see it necessarily in the Instagram screen, but I got this disco thing going on when it comes on, so it's pretty good. So that's right. Rumpf is on IR. That's the guy. That's the guy. Thank you for that, Matt, for sure. So let's take a look at that. So he's out, and we just did sign a new guy. I don't think he's gonna be in though. Like not that is. I don't think he's gonna be. Okay, so what do we do here? Rumpf. Just shake your rumpf. Yeah. I don't think we really have somebody to replace him on the roster. So, yeah, so what do we do for that, huh? What do we do for that? Yeah, well, he doesn't really get that much playtime anyways, so that's okay. That's okay. Oh wait, no. So now let's take a little moment to study real quick the stats of the pack. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a little inside information. Not really inside information. This is outside information. Yeah. So what are you guys talking about here on the chat here? So Palmer's on the IR. Yes, he is. But he's already out. Don't worry, Steven Anderson will get one of the next couple weeks too. Okay. Yeah, thanks Bo Leiden for the DJ stuff. Hey Tom, how you guys do? Hey, it's good to see Tom Telesco is back. Tom Telesco's back in there with us. You know, he's got the situation going. Yeah, you know, Staley, I don't know, man. Let's we got it there. You know, I don't know, guys. I want to believe that Brandon Staley is still really good and he knows what he's doing, but I mean, obviously, it's really hard to really keep our faith in him. I've been actually posing the question a lot on this side. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that Brandon Staley is the biggest problem with him? I feel like is his time management situation. What do you guys say about that? Let me know in the chat. You know, time management, I feel like might be one of his biggest problems. Hey, actually, you know, that'd be really cool to get Isaac Rochelle back. You know, the Twitter Instagram chat's dropping on that. Yeah. And you're right. I think Corey Lindsley is probably done with football. So yeah, Jalen Guyton's gonna step up. Just needed. Yes, that's right. Exactly. That's right. That's exactly right, Bob. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're looking at the stats for the Packers. We know Jordan Love. He's still a little untested. He's not doing so hot. I mean, he's been cold for, you know, what, 3-something years before. While Aaron Rodgers. What's up, Bull fam? How you guys doing? So I don't think he's gonna do so well against the Chargers this year. Aaron Jones is still like a great running back. I think they'll probably gonna rely on him a lot this game. You know, he's pretty decent for a running back, and so he's kind of on par, I think, with Austin Eckler. So I think they should lean on him a lot more this game. They don't have a fullback. Okay, that's it. So we're gonna see a lot more double tight end situations probably. Christian Watson for wide receiver. Man, see, I don't know. But I think he should have a pretty decent game. Romeo Dubes could probably as well. Jaden Reed, maybe, sure, why not? So, yes, and you're right. Like, okay, so Instagram thinks that time management of Staley does stink. What does YouTube say? We'll give that shit. Moderately convinced that Staley thinks his defense is so close. With all the one-score losses, and everyone worked a little harder and just got a few different places, it would all work out. You think it's play calling as well. So yeah, there's a lot of different things, and so that's why, like, I think if we did go play calling, or that he should actually take a step back from doing the play calls, and he should actually, you know, make it, you know, give somebody else that situation, you know. So yeah, man, I don't know. It's his defense, soft AF. They're saying that atrocious, and you see how the D-line got pushed around. We need someone who's gonna bring physicality to the squad on both sides of the ball. Hey, you ain't lying there. You ain't lying, Abda Ninja. Like, you know, that is a really good point. That is a real good point for sure. Yeah, let me know in the chat what you guys are thinking. You know, so it's cool. And this is something new. Like, by the way, so like I have to kick in my ADHD a lot more with this stuff. So Yeah, we'll see how this goes, you know. So yeah, Christian Watson. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does against us. He could be a major threat for the team here. All right, let's see. I don't know. Hang on a sec. There you go. Oh, that's the wrong team. There you go. All right, tight ends. See, here's the thing too. Is like I really wanted to get Luke Musgrave as a tight end last year. I think he just now got his first touchdown though. So, but I think that he would have a couple more if we had him though, because I feel like we rely on tight ends a lot more on our squad than the Packers do. Yeah. Drop in the chat if no matter where you are, like Instagram or on YouTube and the rest, if you're going to the game at Green Bay, let us know, man. That'd be really awesome because I know a lot of people are probably gonna try and go out there, and in case you guys want to, like there's some cool merch that we got. Of course, you could probably rush in order. You might be able to get a one of our fresh new beanies out there. Yeah, like what's his name? That I did a collaboration with the Bolt City Diehards. We got some beanies that we made, so it's really cool. Thoughts on the Belichick rumor? Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna talk about that a little bit tonight. I don't think it's gonna happen with Bill Belichick. I think it would be interesting to see if he does come to the Chargers, but that's kind of a wild thought though, you know. So yeah. Okay, the tackles, man, their left tackles are struggling, my bros. Okay, so that's gonna be good. I think Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa are gonna get some attack, get in there, you know. The guards are doing well. Jenkins is pretty good, so he should be pretty solid there. Their centers, just about average. Okay, and that's pretty good. I mean, that's good. I mean, ours is kind of below average, I would say. I mean, our whole line was pretty wild. What's up? Hey, what's up, Azegueda? Hey, how you doing, my guys? Yeah. Hey, so I know it's last week game, but were there a ton of Lions? Yeah. Hey, Chris. Yes. So so YouTube is asking if there was a lot of Lions fans there, and yes, the answer is yeah. There was a ton of Lions fans at the game. I say it was about 50-50. It was interesting because when you look. It was a sea of blue because they're on the same color scheme as us pretty much, besides the gray. So I really liked it. I was like, oh, this is really fun. It's like it made us feel like we were actually there was a lot more Chargers fans out there. Zach Tom, he's not so hot. 76 overall. So yeah, just slightly above average. Left end. Okay, so their defensive line already is starting to look pretty good. Kenny Clark, he's pretty good. Right end. Devontae Wyatt, pretty decent. TJ Slayton, below average, I would say. Okay, so Rashawn Gary is going to be pretty good. So we might have a bit of a tough. We might have a bit of a tough start this game. Oh, they got Lucas Van Ness as well. Yeah, I really liked him as well for our team. That would have been interesting. But he wasn't available by the time we wanted something like that. And then their middle linebackers really good. Devondre Campbell, Quay Walker. Yep, another guy that I wanted. Jeez, crazy, super crazy. I really liked him as well. So, and that was like 2 years ago. Yeah. So, so they got a pretty decent. They got a really good defense. Look at that, Jerry Alexander as a cornerback. He's pretty solid, man. And Jonathan Owens. Okay, so their top is struggling a little. Rudy Ford. Okay. All right. I'm not too worried about it then. Lots of Lions fans, but what do you expect? The Lions have not had a great team in a long time. Yeah, and they would definitely want to show up for that game for sure. They drop a lot of balls in Green Bay. Have a bad O-line too, and I live in Minnesota, Wisconsin border, and all my coworkers are Packers fans. Okay, hey, so Matt, are you gonna go to the game? That'd be really cool, man. Hopefully you can go represent the Chargers. Yeah. Hey, and you're right, Chris. Like, I don't really like having, all these opposing team fans at our home games. It's really aggravating. But I mean, hey, what can you do? Like, people really want to get out of that cold weather of Detroit. So I can't blame him from that. So yeah, cannot blame him for that. So all right, so this got to be Lions here because there's a Lions or not Lions. The Packers home game against the Chargers. We do have an advantage of the Packers. I feel like our team is a little bit more better put together. Our quarterback is obviously way better. And so yeah, we do need to shit down. Yes, Green Bay's run game. Yes, I want to shit down their run game as well. Instagram's saying. Yeah. I do watch college football. Not really regularly though. I mean, if anything, I would say like I'm just like if it comes to college teams, I'm all about USC, UCLA. Both those teams, I like them both. Like I'm not really picky on those. They're both enjoyable to me. I would love to go to a college game pretty soon. In fact, I was actually looking at maybe going to the LA Bowl, which is going to be kind of a weird game probably. Drove 10 hours to meet the Chargers Vikings game. Surprise! Yeah, that was good, right? Yeah, it was a good turnout at the Vikings game. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be there, turned up, 50-yard line. 19 visitor side, my powder blue. Yeah, that's awesome, Matt, for sure. Hey, you got your bolt chain? Hell yeah, baby. All right, well let's just get this party started a little bit, you know? Yeah, let's I'm getting ready for this. I'm getting ready. So, I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I'm gonna turn this thing up a little bit here, you know. So, who's ready for some football? Yeah. Charge! Let's go. All right. That's right, guys. All right. So we here. Yeah. Go to the Chargers Broncos game. All right. Oh, that'll be good. I'll be there for sure. It's gonna be a good time for sure, guys. Yes. Super excited. Oh, this is really interesting. Yeah. It's gonna be a good game, guys. So this is gonna be the first time that the Chargers are gonna face Jordan Love, the guy that was drafted the exact same time as Justin Herbert. So I'm really interested to see what happens here, guys. So I don't know about you. Let me know how you guys feel. Jordan Love versus Justin Herbert's gonna go. Obviously, I think we're gonna get this dub. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good, and we're gonna get that. We gonna get this win. That's for dang show. Yes, sir. I'm excited. I'm excited for this game. As you can see, that's pretty interesting. You know. Yes, it's gonna be fun. All right. Matthew says I'm broke as heck. I wish I could. I wanted to go to Minnesota 1-2. They're both same distance from my house. Ah, man, that would have been sweet, dude. Yeah, that would have been awesome. I actually really want to go to the you know, that stadium as well. That'd be really fun. Kicker is Cameron Dicker. That's what's up. All right. Oh, shoot. Nice. All right. My girl's family is Packers fans. This weekend, you know, will be awkward no matter the turnout. Yeah, it's all good. No emotional damage, right? Oh yeah, I didn't put the, I didn't load that one up, so I'm not gonna be bringing the emotional damage. Hey Sarah, watch party for the game in LA areas? Yeah, there's a couple. I know there's one out in Oxnard, but that's really far. There's gonna be there's one in Pasadena. Hey, we got a pick right away! Let's go, baby! Hey, right away, first game. Woo! Woo-hoo! ASJ got that pick right away, baby! Let's go! That's what's up! Yes! I'm down for that. Charge! Yeah, so there's gonna be watch parties in definitely LA all over. There's gonna be one in Downey with the Los Rayos and Borrachos. And, you know, the fan of the year, Charger Warrior, is going to be there. I'm not 100% sure if he's going to be all dressed up, you know, because, like, you know, people, I don't know if he amps up as much for the away games. But that's going to be out Downey. That's a really good place to go for the game, too. But I'm going to probably go to Arcadia, where the San Gabriel Valley, or the Bolt Tribe, has their thing at the, what's it called? At Dave & Buster's over there. They got a whole upper area, and that's probably where I'm gonna be heading out. So it'll be fun. This will be a good time. I haven't been there yet, and so I really want to experience that. So I just realized that, you know, the screen is like zoomed in, so I might have to fix that at like halftime or something. Oh, there you go. U.S. Bank Stadium is really nice. Not a fan of the skull chant, though. You know, the skull chant looks pretty epic to me, though. Hope Keenan's playing. Yeah, I hope he plays too. I know he got kind of hurt at the end there, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple others as well. You know, reach out to your local what's it called? Local. Oh, there you go! Touchdown, Chargers! Gerald Everett, baby! Hey, we just got ourselves a touchy. Oh, we're getting this cannon ready already. Oh, yeah. Let's go. That's what's up. All right, we're getting this ready. Oh, y'all got to get ready for party time, too. We gonna party. Yeah. Boom. All right, guys, remember what we say. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Fire the cannon! Woo! And you know what I do? It's party time. Echo, turn on party time. Yeah! Oh. Okay, it's their turn. Okay, Echo, turn off party time. Oh, you know what we do? We have a good time here. We have a good time. Hey, chill, LBC. No, this is PC. I don't play on the console version, so yeah. I think it's cross-play, though. So if you ever did want to play, like, look, I mean, honestly, if you want to get a free dub, go ahead, we can play, because I suck so bad at this game. I'm so bad. Like, honestly, like, that's why I just do the simulation more than anything. However, I think in the off season, I'm gonna try and set up some kind of. Actually, that's something I've been trying to figure out. I think what I want to do is set up a league of all of us. Just like if you wanted to play, we'll set up a little league or something like that. You know, like, and we'll have a little weekly game. We'll just have a good time. So, Smoked a Bolt Head is asked. Wait, I think party time's still going on over here. So Echo. Turn off party time. Echo. Turn off party time. Hang on a sec, guys. Echo. Turn off party time. All right, I guess Echo just wants to keep partying, so that's fine. Yeah. All right. Oh, let's get into this game. Yeah, 4th and 10, baby, for the Packers. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, just chill. Just go ahead and hit me up in well, I think. Oh yeah. I'll just tell you. No, it's snafu-tastic. Oh my gosh, Echo's still trying to talk to me. Echo, stop. Echo, stop. Echo, turn off party time. There you go. Now she's done. She's trying to do all kinds. Hey, what's up, Bolt Pride 805? Yeah. Okay. So how you guys doing tonight? You know, like, I mean, obviously it was a rough it's a rough. It's been a rough week just because of that loss. I mean, it was a hard-fought game though, guys. You got to admit that. I mean, look at how many points we scored, but we just fell short. You know, we gave them the ball with too much time left to go, and that's the biggest problem I felt like for that game. And maybe that was their whole plan the entire time. You know, it's like, oh, just let them score. The way that their offense was doing, just you know, they knew that they were going to be able to drive the ball. So, oh, there you go, Eck. There you go, I like it. Me and the bros, we all do little somewhat different things, and this is something that I do for our channel. So, hope you guys can you know, just join in the fun there. It's pretty cool. There you go. Nope. All right. So. All right. There you go. So, oh, hopefully some people. Hey, and then we got another touchdown, Chargers. Oh my gosh, we're just going lighting up the scoreboard, guys. Okay, so I got this. I got the screen back for the stream. Man, it's good. Sheesh, that's crazy, guys. Sorry about that, Chris. All right, I said it. I said it in there, chill. It's a snafu-tastic. I go ahead and look it up. I dropped it in there. Yeah. 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 Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Don't know what happened. Yeah. All right. But you know, so for the YouTube folks, we had a little malfunction. And, yeah, so Chris, what happened is that Eckler got himself a touchdown after we did it, or did our thing. You know, we had our possession, and then it looks like we got a fumble, or interception right away, and then we got it right away again. So it's pretty awesome. So, yeah. All right.
Now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense has.
Anyways, all right. I know. Yeah, I guess I should fire the cannon 3 times because everyone else missed it. So let me just, you know, get that cannon ready. We gotta load twice. We gotta get that shit going. All right. We're still a little late, but you know, let's do this. Fire the cannon! Fire the cannon again! All right, we got it. We've had a little. I'm juggling a little bit, maybe too many things right now, so that's kind of what's going on. So sorry about that, folks. It's good times, though. It's good times. It's awesome. Oh, man, we almost got lit up right there. All right, 3rd down, guys. 3rd down. 3rd down. Let's go, Chargers. All right. Oh, no good. That's good. That's good. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield. Yeah, so here's the punt. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, so I think we're starting off very fast this game, though. What do you guys think? We had a good stuff going on. Hey, Chris, if you could, go ahead and maybe jump in the other. So, you know what? Maybe I can, actually. Maybe I can. I don't know if I can or not. No, there's that. Oh, I just realized that Bolt Pride is got their show going as well. I think some people trickled in, but a lot of them have not. All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. You're yellow boy. Good. Sounds good, man. Yeah, I'll look for it. Start fast. Yeah. Start fast, stay fast. I like that. Actually, I like that. That's actually really a really good thing that I think that Staley needs to actually adapt into that start fast and finish situation. You know? The other video is just a rewatch now. Yeah. So hopefully more people will just trickle into the YouTube side. I don't, like I said, I have no idea what happened. I guess because I messed up something, I moved things around over here. It messed up, so I don't know. It is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, that was a mistake. Ah, shoot, they got a sack on us. That sucks. All right, it's long third and 18 here. Don't do that. Stay in the pocket. Shit. Hey, what's up? What's up, Anna? How you doing? How's it going? What's good? And just so you know, Anna Adventures is my sister. She is a travel agent, so if you need to actually get tickets to go to Green Bay or any other games, hit her up. She can get you tickets to the games too for a decent price. So, yeah, man, just let her, give her a holler. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? USC Sierra, how are you? Yeah. Hey, Boat Lighting, glad you're back. Sorry, sorry about the YouTube. It crashed on me. I don't know what happened. But, glad you're back. I totally missed you. We actually scored 2 touchdowns in literally that, brief blackout. It's, freaking insane. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. It's freaking crazy. So when we had the ball, Eckler got the touchdown, and then it looks like we got a turnover very soon after that, and then we got another touchdown. So it's it was almost like the most important part of the game, and that was crazy. Hey, and Tikla, yes, it's a simulation, but what we do here is we talk about the game upcoming. It's kind of a hangout. We just have a good time. We'll gripe about the Lions. We talk. We chat. We just do fun stuff, man. It's really cool. Just chill out. It's just a relaxing time. Not relaxing, but it's also just a bit of a party. So you know what? If you got a drink, get yourself a drink. Get yourself some food. Sit back, relax with us. Just have a good time. That's all we gotta do. Yeah. That's right. Madden simulation for the Chargers. Yeah, just chilling, man. I'm glad. Yeah, just chill with us if you want to. We're just having a good time, just watching the game. Oh, nice. So, third down, baby, third down. Let's go Chargers. Let's go Chargers. Yeah. 3rd and 4, baby. 3rd and 4. What's love got to do with it? Incomplete, baby. Let's go Chargers. Yeah. That's what's up. All right, guys, let's get that ball back and let's score again. We still got, 2 minutes left in this half. It's very nice, very nice. Incomplete, my friends. Oh, yeah, they went for it. Oh, I didn't realize that. Shoot. Denied. Whack. I don't know why they went for it. It was disappointing. Our Bolts got 0 sacks on Goff, stuck on 31 sacks for the season, which is 3rd in the NFL. Yeah, that's right, Eddie. That is a huge bummer that we didn't get any sacks on that. But I think we'll get a couple more sacks this game for sure. I'm thinking a total, maybe 6 sacks total of the game. Maybe 2 for Mac, 2 for Bosa. and one for Fox, and one for Thule. Why not? You know, and we'll get probably about like double that in tackles for loss, because I think their offensive line is way worse than ours is. So, but they do have a much better center than we do. So, I think that's, or is it no? It's a left guard. Their left guard is really good. So here we go. Come on, Herbo. Hey, Jalen Guyton with another. Oh no, Jamar Saller's hurt. Oh no. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ramel? How you doing? Hey, if you're just joining us, yeah, we're just doing a simulation. Just having a good time. Their OC dominated Staley and play calling. Yeah, 100%. And Tikla, yeah, it's like, dude, we got manhandled. I don't know if you saw the video that my brother just posted about the defense, but he had we had a wild. We had the defense had their work cut out for them that game. They got outplayed, they got outmatched, and yeah, it was very unfortunate for our defense. They were having a hard time. Oh, yep. Turbo. Oh, got lit up right there. Jeez. Oh, it's third down, guys. Third down. We can do this. We can do this. Hey, what's up, AA Ram? What's up, my man? People just joining in from Instagram. How you guys doing? Hey, we're just having a good time watching the game before the game on Sunday, you know? What's up, Phillips? How you guys doing? How's it going doing on Instagram? Okay, so we got some stats here. Eddie on YouTube saying Packers O-line is not good. Should get 5+ sacks, honestly, and hopefully get some picks. Love leads the NFL with 11 thrown interceptions along with Josh Allen. Hey, what's good, man? That'd be awesome. Yeah, so that could be really good. I would love to see Asante Samuel Jr. and get a really solid game on this. That'd be what's up, you know. Hey, Johnny's asking, hey, what's up, homie? Hey, you think the season's over, Johnny? Nah, man, season ain't over. Season ain't over until until we're completely mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, and we ain't yet. So, and that's kind of like what I like about them having. Oh, we got a flag on the play. Shoot. And it's on us. That sucks. Yes, like I said, season ain't over until we're mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. So, and that's the best part about them having 7 teams in each side of the conferences now. Like that. Oh, here we go, baby! Keenan Allen with the touchdown! Chargers! Let's go! Yeah, baby! Keenan Allen is the GOAT! Dude, honestly, hey, give me a 1 in the chat if you think that Keenan Allen is a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame for being the fastest player to reach 10,000 yards, and by having 2 seasons less than a lot of these players. That's what's up, baby. That's right. Ready that cannon. We go ready that cannon, baby. Oh, okay. We made that kick. So let's get ready. Fire the cannon! Woo! All right, Echo. Turn on party time. Oh, let's go. Man, we're smoking the freaking Packers today. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Let's keep that party going until they kick it. Okay. Echo, turn off party time. Yeah, seeing a lot of ones. Seeing a lot of ones. What do you guys think, Instagram? It's all right, B-Fish. Unfortunately, it's just me just having a good time. We like to hang out here and do like a simulation before the actual game. Yeah, we have some fun and chat about the the upcoming game, and run the simulation. Just kind of like just cheer, man, just cheer for the team. Like it's a pretty fun little time. So yeah. And I believe that's Andrew in the chat right now, running the Bolt Bros name. So everyone say hello to Andrew. He's with us live right now. It's good times as always. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Yeah, Bolt fam. We check out when you get a moment. Yeah. So, but yeah, Andrew has a really good breakdown and kind of film study going for. And he does that, he's gonna have one on the offense tomorrow. And so just check it out, guys. It's really good. It's a really good time and analysis. We just talk about what went right, what went wrong. It's all good. Yeah. But yeah, and you're right though, Andrew. He says that we got to win every single game now, and that's so true. 100% true now. Like from here on out, like we got to just keep winning. That's all we got to do right now, right? Oh, forget the congratulations to Keenan Allen last week for eclipsing 10,000 yards, receiving. Oh no, we got a breakaway right there. Shoot. Matthew, we are currently in the third quarter now, I believe. Wait, no. Oh, sorry, no, we're still in the. Yeah, we're in the second quarter now. I thought we had halftime already, but no. Oh my goodness, we are dominating this game, guys. This is only the second quarter, and we are already at 28 points. 28-0. Oh boy. Well, we've seen that before. I'll say that much. We've definitely seen 28-0 before. So anything's possible, guys. I was in Minnesota to see that game. Seriously, what an amazing time there in Minnesota, bro. Plus we won. Let's go, Bolts. Yeah, dude, Pablo, super stoked that you got to be. I'm super jealous that you got to go. Yeah, it's pretty awesome that you got to be there. How you guys doing? So this is something I'm going to be starting to do every Wednesday for the Instagram crowd. So I figured out a way that I can actually have the stream that I do for normally YouTube and not Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. But I figured that I should probably set this up for you guys as well, since like it's one of like our biggest followings and stuff. So thank you guys for joining. If you're just joining now, I will say that this phone that I'm actually on for the Instagram thing, it might actually die before the stream is over because the battery sucks on this one, and I haven't quite figured out how to set this one up with a cord yet too. So it's all a work in progress at this time, but so far so good. I'm happy that I got this thing working. So appreciate you guys for jumping in and saying hello. Just let me know what you guys think about some Charger stuff. Like I said, we're here just to chat about the Chargers. Yeah. Yes, Andrew. We need to get that winning streak now. I feel like we do have. I think we do have a little bit of cushion that we could potentially lose one of the games, the remaining games, and we can still definitely make the playoffs. Maybe two. I don't want to see two more losses, but I mean it's very possible. Our pass defense went up from 286 to 291 now allowed per game. Now still 32nd in the NFL. Oosh. Subdude says he scored over 200 points in fantasy. Wow, that's amazing, man. Yes, Andrew and the Ravens saying that Ravens are smoking hot right now. It'll definitely be a hard game. All the Bolt Bros will be at the Ravens game. That's right. That's for sure. We're going to try and get on that stage again, baby. You know what I'm saying? Our rush defense went up unfortunately, from 89 yards per game to 102 yards per game. Holy moly, that is a big jump. Instagram says next year there better be a Bolt Bros live cast at Thanksgiving in Lancaster. Hey, you! Hey, maybe. You never know, B-Fish. What's good, my man? Hey, if you want to be on it, just let me know. Just bring a turkey. Yee! That's what's up. Quentin Johnston, baby. Do the Chargers control their destiny into the playoffs? 100%, Chris. The team really just got to step up in a huge way to make things work. You know, it's definitely a problem. A problem situation right now. You know, like I mean, they really need to take the reins and get things going. You know, yeah. And they want to. They got to make something happen. You know. Because really, their destiny is always in their own hands. I mean, like what else do they have to? Who else do they have to blame but themselves on the field? You know. Oh, there you go. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. So how's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, just let me know. Just watching this game here. I'm having a good time. Hope you are. Justin Herbert, come on now. Oh, they're a little short. Right out to the flat. Yeah, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? People just trickling in here and there on Instagram. Appreciate you guys for jumping in. So this is a little something I'm going to be starting to do on Instagram as well. So I'm really happy that I figured something out here with Instagram. So there's a little. I think it's pretty cool. So I think it's pretty fun that I got this thing working. Oh, Herbo with the deep ball. Oh, almost to Jalen Guyton. Dang, 3rd and 7. Okay, Eddie on YouTube says now our total yards allowed per game went from 375 to 393. This is our Brandon Staley defense, guys. Shoot, crazy, right? Hey, yo, what's up, Felix? Hey, you want to play? I mean, honestly, right now, like, I mean, if you want a free dub, yeah, we can play. But like, just so you know, I'm horrible at the game. You'll probably be able to put a hundo on me because it's straight up Benjamin, my friend. Because you know, like I said, I'm terrible at this game. But what I'm doing is it's a simulation. I'm just having a good time, just watching it, you know. But I am going to be doing some more content with it later in the off season to kind of keep us through the season a little bit. Some random things that go on. But so it'll be good times, and it'll be a little bit more, you know, a little bit more stuff important to like the Chargers at that point. Yeah. But if you want, you can hit me up. My name, I play it on PC. I don't play it on Xbox or PlayStation. So if you wanted to reach out to me, my name there is on Staffutastic. Go ahead and hit me up. I don't really care. You probably won't be seeing me play too often though, you know. So yeah, I do play some other games. I've thought about actually just, you know, putting those specifically up on Twitch. But yeah, I never know. So. Let's see, they don't need help. Okay. YouTube's talking. We're saying they don't need help getting in. Like certain teams have to lose. If we win out, we're in. Yeah, 100%. If we win out, you know, right now, yeah, 100%, we're in for sure. But that's just it though too. It's like I think we need to be flexible on some. Man, that gnarly sack. Oh yeah, so if the like this is something I've actually thought about doing a lot lately is doing the. You know, figuring out like the rest of the season, what we actually need to do in order to actually get in, to figure out like all the different scenarios. Like we may as well start talking about that because it is, you know, this second half of the season. I think maybe our brother James is probably going to start tackling that a little bit, and he's going to come up with some scenarios for us. Yes, it could be a little early. Oh, it was a wobbler. Dang. Let's see. Pablo says, I'll be at the Baltimore game with Nelson, bro. Can't wait to chop it up with the Bolt Bros. Yes, that's awesome. That'd be what's up. First, we got to take care of business in Green Bay. Yes, 100%. We got to take care of business in Green Bay. And then as we, you know, go, we'll be able to, you know, we'll be able to chop it up. It's all good. That Ravens game is going to be good, man. Like, I'm excited for it. It's going to be a tough game for us for sure. Hopefully we'll be able to squeak out a victory there. That'd be amazing. It'd be huge if we can get that win. Yeah, okay, so it says our bolt differential is now +8. That's good. Keenan Allen, 73 receptions, 895 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's staying at Bolt for life. Yeah, I believe so, Eddie. I think he's gonna retire a Charger. That's what's up. That's what I believe. Hell yeah, I like it. All right.
6 now from the 26. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Little Jordan Love. Hey, nice. Incomplete, baby. What's up, Waldo? Waldo Q805. How you doing, my guys?
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now.
We're just watching this game, making this simulation, just having a good time, chatting it up.
Love now.
Ah, 4th down. Let's go. Man, I'm telling you. Like I think Green Bay is already in 4th down territory. They just got to keep making it happen. Yeah, see? No, they're punting it. They're punting it. Yeah, there's no way that they would want to get rid of it or do it from there. If they couldn't make that, that would have sucked. Come on, Darius. Let's go. Let's go. Man, this game's like crazy boring because like we're just dominating so much. It's good. It's a good game for just chilling right now. Eddie's saying it's weird to go 4 and 13 on 3rd down, but 4 and 5 on the 4th down. So yeah, right? Yeah, it's so weird that we are doing better at 4th down situations than we are 3rd down situations. It's like, how is that possible? And bottom way, like I don't even want to see those 4th down situations. I want to see more 2nd downs turning into 1st downs. You know, like like third. I don't even like seeing 3rd downs all the time. You know, it puts too much pressure on our team. That's right, Pablo. And I love how Jordan Love is missing all his receivers a lot. It's crazy, super crazy. Oh, nice. 2nd and 5. Let's go. What's my battery doing here? We're good here. This one's plugged in. So the camera. This camera is plugged in. So that one's not gonna burn out. But this camera might. You know, myself on Instagram. Chris says, unfortunately, I don't see us winning against the Ravens and the Swifties. Well, so here's the thing about the Chiefs back at the end of the season. I think we will win that game because I don't think the Chiefs are going to care about that game. Like they're already going to have the division on lock at that point, and they're going to have their playoff spot clinched. That I don't think they're going to really care about winning. I mean, unless for some reason that they need to win in order to keep that 1st round seed. If that is, then we should probably just give up the game. In a lot of ways, you know, like it's just unfortunate, you know. So I do think that the Ravens game is going to be very difficult. So yeah, we'll see. Bolts. See, good news. Our Bolts didn't allow a sack. Still, 20 sacks allowed on the season. Yeah, so that's great. So we did good there, Eddie. That's what's up. Yeah, Ravens are definitely killing it. All right, let's go. Let's keep driving that ball, guys. Oh, there you go. There you go, Eck. Got that edge. I like it. Eddie's saying, yeah, honestly, the Ravens should be at 10-0. They give those games away to the Colts, Steelers, and especially the Browns. Yeah, that's very true. So yeah, the Ravens are a much better team than they are this year. And I don't know if you've seen this, but there's conspiracy theories that they already believe they already see or believe who's going to be potentially in the Super Bowl, because the last couple of years the Super Bowl logos have been kind of like really similar to what the team's colors are, and right now it's purple and red, and guess what? That could be Ravens and that could be the Niners right now. So that would be really interesting to see that rematch happen. So I hope that is false. Because I want it to be the Chargers this year, you know. I really wish we could, man. You ain't lying there, Samirth. Like, I really wish that we can actually win the division again as well. That's just super annoying that we're like not able to. We haven't been able to do that ever since Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid situation. Marcus says, sad thing is that we should blow out the Packers, but we will miss the playoffs. Yeah, no, I don't think. I think we still have a chance for the playoffs. We'll definitely be looking at 6th and 7th seed, though, for sure. That's for dang sure, you know. Pablo says, I think Parham is going to have 2 tutties because the Packers have not seen a huge tight end before. What do you think? Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like, I think Parham has a hey, and we got a touchdown from another tight end, Gerald Everett, baby. I think he actually, I think this is his second of the day. Let's go. Let's go, Gerald Everett. That's my guy right there. He was wide open. Look at that. Exactly what the Chiefs do to us every single time. Let's get that cannon ready. Hey, what's up, Danny? Hey, Danny, if you're still in here, just hit me up or just drop in the chat what the plans are for your watch party. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Hope you guys, all right. We made that touchdown, or that kick. So, what do we say? Fire the cannon! Woo! Echo, turn on party time. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Echo, turn off party time. Nice. Echo, stop. All right. Yeah. So I was gonna say, I do think Parham should get at least 1 touchdown this game. The Packers seem to be very bad against the tight ends. I think fantasy they're ranked like under 25 against tight ends, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, Marcus, and I think you're probably right. I don't think we're definitely probably not making it to the Super Bowl this year. It's just really unfortunate because, like, you know, it's hard to see what we got going on if the Chargers. Oh, hang on a sec here. There you go. Adjust that a little bit. Oh, no, Jordan Love can't throw nothing. Yeah. So, but yeah, I really don't think that I think we're in a bad place. I mean, if we made the Super Bowl this year, I think we would be really. What's up, Conrad? Yeah, he just joined us in the Instagram. It would be a cotton picking miracle if we can actually freaking make the Super Bowl this year. Oh wow, that fool got destroyed right there. Let's see. Eddie's talking about here on there saying our Bolts unfortunately are now barely rushing for 102 yards per game. Haven't got the rushing attack going since week 1. That's so true. It's so true, right? Do you think Steven Anderson will eventually take away Stone Smart and Vanette's snaps? Yes, I think for sure Stone Smart snaps, for sure. Maybe not Vanette. Vanette, he should be all right, but Stone Smart he's only dropped balls. I don't think he's ever caught a single pass. So, so crazy. Yeah. So hey, how you guys doing in Instagram? Thanks for just joining. You know, we're just hanging out. We're you know, I do this Madden simulation every week on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. And but I figured I wanted to figure out how I could make it here on Instagram for you guys, you know. So we're having a good time, you know. So but yeah, so like just wanted to get you guys involved in the conversation. So if you have any questions, just drop them out in the chat. You know, we're chatting about the Packers game, chatting about the Lions game a little bit, talking about the future of the team. Just having a good time. So do you think the say Patriots released cornerback Jack Jones? Should our Bolts consider? Nope. More signings for yes. Yeah, 100% Eddie. We're not gonna consider picking up Jack Jones at all. Like, yeah, there's no way in hell the Chargers should consider picking up. Wow, why was he throwing it there? Should definitely not consider picking up any any Patriots players right now. Don't even bother picking them up because they're just gonna do horrible, you know. Honestly, probably never make it to the Super Bowl. Understand? Well, I don't know there, Chris. I mean, anything at the same side, anything is possible once you're in the playoffs. You know, like I mean, if teams can just get hot at the exact right time and just go play lights out and make it happen. So I'm not throwing it out of the realm of possibility. I would say I would throw it out of the realm of probability. It's very improbable that it can happen, but it is possible to happen. I mean, crazier things have happened, so you never know. Hey, what's up, Danny? How you doing? I see some people talking on Facebook now. It's good to see you there, man. You know, I saw you at the on Instagram a second ago, but now like you're here on the Facebook side. So appreciate you dropping in, man. Yeah. So everyone here and this on YouTube's talking about. Yeah. Eddie, he says Stone Spartan only has 2 catches for 24 yards, like of the season so far. Like he drops a lot of balls, and so that's kind of weird. He might have like kind of like the yips a lot of times. You never know. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah. Stone Spartan's kind of dumb. Catch it, a flipping ball. I know it's unfortunate. He needs to learn how to catch some balls for sure. You know, maybe put a little bit of that paste on his glove if he needs to. You know, I don't care. Cheat a little bit. May as well. How do you feel about cornerback Dean Leonard? Played Sunday for sick Michael Davis. Honestly, I do like Dean Leonard. I think he's reportedly one of the fastest players on the Chargers. And so I'm actually super stoked for him. Like I think he is one of our best. So okay, let me get a. All right, so now it's halftime. I want to just gonna throw a shout out, of course, to Megan. She actually dropped some money and she bought one of our beanies, one of the Bolt City beanies. It's got a palm on it and everything, so it's pretty cool that she actually did that. She's with the Bolt City Diehards, and if you guys haven't already, like you know, in our merch store we have a bunch of beanies there. I need to figure out a way to put it all in my Instagram account, but I haven't really done all that yet. So, but yeah, it's really cool that she actually did that. She's gonna get that going pretty soon. But we having a good time here tonight. You know, just watching the game. You know, shout out if you guys have not yet already, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate the support, and you know, if you're just joining us on Instagram, this is something that we do every Wednesday. I've been doing it for YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, but so now I'm bringing the fun to you guys. So if you guys have any questions, just throw them out there. We're talking about the Packers game coming up. We'll gripe a little bit about the Lions still, and we'll talk about rumors that we've heard. So. Yeah, like I said, we're just having a good time. So let's just get back into the game.
A little closer out of reach with a score here. Yeah,
What's up, Ferocious Booty Tickler? That's funny. It's a funny name on YouTube. Yeah. Marcus, it's the ownership down, Marcus believes. It's how all business success is predicated on. Good ownership matters, and I don't think Dean is a good owner. Sorry. Hey, well, you know, I mean, you could say that no matter what. You know, like it's the Spanos family have owned the team for 50-something years, and we've only made the Super Bowl once. So I don't know. There's something involved there. Yeah. Aether is part of the Locked On Chargers podcast. Say, oh, that's really cool. Glad you know. Yeah, he gets around. I love that Aether is it gets everywhere. That's pretty cool. Kyle, does anybody know which color jersey the Bolts will be wearing next home game? I think for the Ravens game we are playing the Navy, wearing the navies. I believe it's Navy. Navy. I can look it up real quick too. There you go, Eck. Yeah, baby! Oh, Danny just actually reached out to me on yeah. Does anybody know which color jersey the Bolts are wearing? Wow, it's barely halftime. I know, Schmerz looks crazy. Yeah, so let me just double check. I was gonna look it up for you real quick. Chargers jersey schedule. Eck again, baby. Okay. Yes. So for the Ravens, it's going to be the Navy for sure. And then week 14 against the Broncos, it's going to be Royals. That's awesome. There you go. All right, X, get that, baby. Oh, yeah, got that edge. Let's go. Nice. Okay, so who was the pass rusher we picked up today? Yeah, so we saw that a little late. We didn't notice the news on that until like later on tonight or earlier today, like before I started this. Yeah, so we picked up some guy. Who's this? Justin Hollins. Yeah, so he looks pretty solid. He was at a Super Bowl team before. Yeah, he's from the New York Giants. He's gonna go straight to the practice squad. So that's be cool. And then they also signed Steven Anderson, which I don't think he's probably gonna take some time away from. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a sec. Echo just got a touchdown. Chargers. Yeah, let's go. Yes. Charge. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let's get that cannon ready. Yeah, boy. I like it. Okay. All right, guys, so. Yeah, all right, there you go. Get ready. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Fire the cannon! Woo! All right, hey, you know what's Echo, turn on party time. Oh, yeah. Let's go, Chargers. Let's go, Chargers. Let's go, Chargers. Let's go, Chargers. All right, Echo, turn off party time. Yeah. You think Brevin Allen should be elevated? Yeah, I mean, who knows, man? I mean, like, honestly, we need all the help we can get. That's the bottom line I can say. Like, I mean, I feel like anyone can really help out this team. I think they elevated a few players already, right? So they elevated Oh no, they released defensive back Mark Webb Jr. So yeah, so Mark Webb's no more, but Steven Anderson's in. That's unfortunate, man. That's a weird, really weird thing. Hey, what's up? Are we winning against the Ravens or what? Hey, what's up, 6M? Hey. You know, I really want to say that we're gonna win that game, but like I'm doubtful on that one for sure. It's just like there's just not real. It's a very tight game for sure. Like, and honestly, I believe that we struggle against those very good teams. You know, so yeah. Let's see. How do you feel about Dean? Oh, there you go. Hey, you're very welcome there, Danny. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for supporting us, and appreciate you for you know, running one of the major clubs in the the diehard community. You know, like I mean, what you do is so epic as well. You know, like I mean, yeah, you put on all these events, you put on these watch parties, and you have a good time with people. You know, like and you help the community come to you. You know, and like and that is epic as well. So we really appreciate you, man, and we do this because for you fans, all the fans as well. So appreciate you, Danny. Yeah. Yeah. So what position? Steve Anderson is a tight end. So he should. I think he's gonna take some time away from Stone Smart eventually. Not right away, but eventually. So yeah. Isn't it crazy that the halfway point of the season, 15 to 16 teams are still in the playoff picture? Only Patriots and 2-8 look done. Yeah, right. It's so true though. It's a crazy stat. So, Justin Hollins used to play for the Rams. Yeah. So, and that's probably why we picked up Justin Hollins as well, because he, he had a connection to Brandon Staley as well. So yeah. It's nice to see Quentin Johnson, number 1, and Jalen Guyton, number 15, get first touchdowns. Yes, it was great. That was literally awesome for me to see both of them get their first touchdown of the season, the same game. I like that. I like that a lot. And hopefully QJ just keeps doing it up a lot more. I want to see more QJ out there. Absolutely, guys. I want to get him more touches. I want to get him to have more receptions. Hopefully Keenan Allen stays out of the injury report and like he's actually stays playing this week or this game. So you never know, guys. You never know. So yeah. Dan Quinn might be heading to the Chargers. Interesting. I do like him as a coach, but wasn't Dan Quinn the let's see. Wasn't Dan Quinn the coach of the Falcons? Back, yes, he was, right? He was the coach of the Falcons for their Super Bowl run when they lost to Tom Brady, the same way that we lost to the Jaguars. You know, I do like him because obviously I feel like he will have hopefully learned from his crazy situation with the Falcons, and so that would be nice. But I know a lot of the Bolt fan would probably be really pissed if we actually got him. I 100%. I definitely think that there would be a lot of people upset about him being our head coach as well because of that fact. And yes, he is defensive coordinator for the Cowgirls right now, which is not bad because obviously they beat us too. And Dan Quinn is, he's an experienced coach because, he was a head coach before. He's been around the league for a really long time. I feel like he would be able to command respect from a lot of players. So he checks a lot of boxes that I like in head coaches. But I don't think and so with that in mind, I think he could be really good. So if he has a team like ours, at his command, I think he could be amazing. So Dan Quinn to the Chargers. What do you guys think, man? Just let me know. Like, I want to see some discussion in the chat. Let's hear it. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So that'd be interesting. Like I think it would be really, really interesting to see. The only other person that I really like is the guy that was just the head coach of with the Cowboys as well under the Tony Romo era. As that he'd be good too, I think. But yeah, I mean, hey, if we can also pluck, I don't know, I wouldn't want Sean Payton at this point. Like I think he just doesn't really care about the Broncos at all. I've heard, tell me if this is true as well. But I heard that Sean Payton only wanted $4 million a year from Spanos to coach the Chargers. If that's true, let me know. Like, I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Like, that's really crazy to me to think that. If he really only wanted $4 million, dude, like we literally made a mistake not picking him up, man. That would have been awesome. That would have been really good. Let's see this. Eddie's saying, I hate the Raiders and Broncos got back in the playoff race now. Not going to be easy opponents for our Bolts. Yeah, exactly. Now they have something to play for as well. And so that freaking sucks for us. It's like, well, crap. So that December 10th game could be a lot tougher than I expected already. Oh, here we go. We're going to get this game. There we go. Keenan Allen with the touchdown. Chargers! Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. That's what's up. All right, we're getting this cannon ready. Yeah. All right. Okay, guys, here we go. We got that cannon ready. Oh, we got that big dicker energy. We made that kick. All right, so on 3. Fire the cannon. Woo! All right, Echo, turn on party time. Echo, turn on party time. Yeah, baby. Okay, Echo, stop. Party time. Echo, turn off party time. Oh, Instagram said, are you going to the Ravens game? Hey, what's up? And Varo, yes, we are. I am going to be at the Ravens game. Me and my bros are going to be there. We're going to have a good time. Yeah, so because they're coming out for Thanksgiving, we're going to be all in San Diego. And then we'll be, doing some family stuff, having a blast, But yeah, so I'm glad. If you're just joining us, yes, I am live on YouTube, right now, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook right now. So if you wanted to just drop your questions, we're just having a good time out here. So just let me know. Right now, this game is dominant. Chargers are being absolutely dominant, and this is what we should be putting up every single year. Yeah. So Eddie says on YouTube, I hate the Raiders and Broncos back. Oh yeah, we already talked about that. The Los Angeles Chargers versus Green Bay Packers history has been played 12 times, with the Chargers winning 2 games and the Packers winning 10. Woo! Green Bay Packers lead the series 10-2. Well, I think that's going to be 10-3 now for the Packers. Because I really do feel confident about this game for the Chargers going into it for sure. Bull Lightning says things are hard enough without having to play a pumped up Raider and Broncos team. Yes, 100%. Like maybe that's just the magic formula for the Raiders is that they nice, got a nice sack right there, boys. That's what's up. Maybe that's just the magic formula for the Raiders is hire a terrible coach to start the year, bring in somebody else to close it out. Jeez. Yeah, we destroyed this game for sure, man. Boof. That was a nasty sack. I liked it. Raiders fired head coach, GM, and benched starting QB. Broncos were 1-5 and gave up 70 points. Now 5-5 and 4-5, right? So weird. So weird how Broncos and the Raiders have turned things around. About to prove 8-2 in Madden simulation. Hopefully 5-5 after Sunday. That's right. That's right. We gotta fix this stuff. You know, and the truth is too. I don't know if you saw this, but man, we have the most points scored in our division, and we're still third place. Still third place, guys. What the actual F is going on, man? Can't be doing this. What? Why are we letting this thing happen? We're scoring so much, but we're giving up points, way too many points. We are now 50-50. We have scored like 1,508 points, and we have let our opponents score 1,508 points. You know, ever since Brandon Staley has been our coach. What is going on? What is going up? What is up with it? Not cool. Mr. Smithwick, what's up, guy? On Instagram, it's gonna be Brandon's ass on the line if our defense can't get some stops against Lamar. Oh my gosh. Well, Lamar, that's the hard thing though too. Like that's a really good team. I wouldn't say that we would have his ass would be on the line for that game necessarily. But I would say for Jordan Love, 100%. If we lose to the Green Bay Packers, 100% he should be fired. There's no way reason we should lose that game. I mean, yes, there's plenty of reasons because this is the NFL and every team is professionals and all that stuff, you know. But I think we have a really good chance of beating the Green Bay Packers. Yeah. That's right, Chev. Yeah. The Raiders are doing really well firing their coaches, you know, like they're really like letting that crap, you know. Yeah, it's an interesting pattern. It seems to work for them, you know. I don't like it, but hey, if it works, I guess. Is it time to bench Eric Kendricks and give Dan Henry that well-deserved playing time on defense? You know, Eddie, that's actually not a terrible idea. I would love to see Eric Kendricks sit out a little bit more. You can let him, like, you know, only go out on like maybe first down situations, maybe third downs. Oh, flag there, baby. What do you got? Holding on the offense. Psh, boo. Decline it. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to see Dan Henley make some more playtime for sure. I'm not worried about losing too. Yeah. Let Anzi call the defense plays. Yeah, 100%. I think that's 100% the call there, guys. Instagram's asking about that. Yeah, I'm not worried about losing to the Packers, but can we beat a good team? Yes, that is a big thing, Mr. Smithwick. We need to find a way to beat those good teams. Yeah, it's okay about the message splits. Cool, man. Just chat. You know, we just hanging out. You know. I think yeah, and that's the biggest thing, guys. Like, you know, we need to figure out a way to beat these good teams because it's not been our patterns these days. You know, like we've been horrible against good teams, and that just can't happen anymore. Oof, gnarly tackle for loss right there. Yeah, in this half of the season, I'm definitely scared of the Ravens. I'm a little worried about obviously our division too. Like we're just having a crazy situation with everything. Yeah.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
These are the Raiders wins. Raiders have beaten the Patriots, Broncos, Jets, Giants, Packers, and Dolphins. The Dolphins will bitch slap them on Sunday and pit them back in reality. Yes. And well, Eddie, like the Dolphins have the Chiefs and the Raiders have the Dolphins and the Chiefs to play these next two games. So I think that'll really be good to put them back in their place. And yeah, they've also apparently only won against really bad teams too. So they can't be tooting their own horn as well just yet. Like, they have to figure out a way to beat those good teams. Let's see, Mr. Smithwick asked, do you think we can actually sniff the playoffs? Yeah, I do believe so. I mean, it's very possible. You know, like with the rest of our season going into it, I think we have a really solid chance at this point. However, like, you know, the Raiders have picked up speed and the Broncos have picked up speed, so that's going to be the biggest problem that we have as our divisional opponents. So we may end up in a really bad place after all, which would suck. So you never know what's going to happen there. So I think we're still on track for a 10-7 record this year. So if that happens, hey man, that'd be awesome. But I don't know if that's going to be good enough to get into the playoffs though this year, because like there's a lot of teams that are picking up speed. So we shall see. We shall see, guys. Yeah. First down by Jones. Okay. Every team's YouTube. Every team seems to have that one game you know you're gonna lose, and you shock the league on the win. I feel like that's gonna be the Ravens game. Ooh, that'd be amazing. Samerchalik is believing that we're gonna get the upset on the Ravens. I like it. I like it. Let's make it happen. I like it. Oh, Aaron Jones. Nice. Grand is here saying, hello, little guy. It's the sweetie man coming. Wilkes Vander, where? Oh, from District 9? That's funny. Oh, man, they got a first down. You know, the Chargers are going to play with all their hearts till Week 18. We ain't getting off this roller coaster till then. Yeah, man, that's for sure. Bolt lighting. I think we're in for a wild ride all the way through to the end of the season now, for sure. Wow, he should have totally caught that. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry I yawned. This is kind of like a not a very exciting game to watch because how badly we are destroying them. It's fourth quarter. Shoot, man, it's crazy. I like that. Hey, that's a really good Grand Desire 12. Subscribe for the knowledge, stay for the personalities. I like that. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool, you know, because like I said, we just try to have a good time, you know, like us, you know. In case you are new to the channel, like, you know, we are three brothers. You know, Andrew, James, and Kyle, myself. And we all do a little bit something different. You know, Andrew is starting to do a little bit more of the film study stuff, and we go through and just look at certain plays of the game, and we just have a good time. He has a good time chatting about it, and like, you know, he's a really fun personality when it comes to that. James, like, he'll cover a little bit more of all the NFL stuff, more of the you know, random news that happens, and he also talks about the injury report. He stays on facts and for the team all the time. So, and then you know, of course, I run these things, the Madden simulations, and have good little hangouts middle of the week to kind of break it up, to kind of give us a little bit more football throughout the week. And so, and then in the off season, I'm going to be playing Madden, and I may be trying to figure out a way to set up a league, a small little setup, you know, that we can just do something up until the next game comes out. So, and then then we'll repeat that over and over, man. So that's just round and round it goes, you know. So it's all fun. So, but yeah, so we do little fun things here. It's pretty fun. It's fun to do it. It's fun to reach out and chat with you guys about things. But yeah, just let me know, man. Just hit us up. But yeah, this game is pretty much a lock. Yeah, they got a touchdown. Okay, good. Yeah, make them feel better about themselves a little bit, you know. So, Eddie's asking, who would have called QB Sam Howell leading the NFL in passing yards? Right? Everyone saw that coming. I don't know what you're talking about, Eddie. everyone saw that Sam Howell was going to be the passing leader after 10 weeks. I mean, I clearly saw it. I made a bet on it, like I got a running bet, a parlay. He's going to have 4,000 yards this season. But that's none of my business, you know what I'm saying? How you guys doing? If you guys are just joining us from Instagram, just let me know. Just ask any questions. We're just having a good time. This game's pretty much a wrap. Rat-a-tat-pat. You know what I'm talking about? So, it's good times. It's all good times. All right, see. My battery on this phone is actually dying, so just so you know, if it starts to, if it dies out, then I guess that's pretty much the end of the stream. It's kind of like a candle, I guess. Let's see. Let's go, Eckler. They're just gonna run it, Marty ball it all for sure. Just run that ball, kill that clock. So that was my situation with Brandon Staley when we were that game against the Lions. Like I feel like we had a problem scoring too fast for at the end of that game. We really should have figured out a way to not score so soon. Like we just had too much. We gave them too much time, and like I knew that if they got the ball back, they were gonna score. If they were just gonna they were gonna be able to get that score, and I knew that was gonna happen. So I was super pissed that we scored so fast. All right, but we got like one more play, and then this game is a wrap. So, but I'll be able just to sit back and chat a little bit more. Choo choo! Oh boy, the Chargers hype train. Let's go. That's right, Grand Desire. We're gonna get this party started as soon as this game is a wrap. That's for sure. It's gonna be 3, 2, 1, and 0. That's it. That's all, baby. Let's go, Chargers! That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, guys. Well, let's get that cannon ready. Here it goes. All right, guys. Here we go. Oh, let's do it this way now. Charge! All right, fire the cannon! Woo! Echo, turn on party time. Oh yeah. We got that done. 49-10, guys. All right. Do you guys think that that's going to be a reality? I don't know. I don't really know, man. I hope so. I really hope so. That'd be amazing. Echo, turn off party time. Oh, never mind. Hey, what's up, Carl? Glad you can join us. Yeah, we just finished the game. It was a freaking wild ride. We just dominated. 80% completion rate. Holy smokes. Yeah, I want to see that in real life. How you doing, Carl? By the way, Carl, if you guys are ever at Thunder Alley, Carl, he's got the bomb barbecue, my guys. Like he's freaking killing it with that game. He made some pulled pork this past week. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. I was in love with that pulled pork, man. It was so freaking fire. Slow cooked for 12 hours. And cooked just right, seasoned just right, tasted so good. Holy moly, man. He's with the IE diehards, and he's got it all going on for you guys. It's amazing. I really think you guys should, if you guys are in the area, you guys should definitely check him out at Thunder Alley. See, tell him that Bolt Bros sent you, and maybe if you're lucky, he will hook you up with some barbecue, something good, So just let him know. Carl, he's a big black fella, he's with the IE diehards, and he will hook you up, I think. So I think that'll be dope. Bolt Lonnie says that Staley can't game plan for shite. Well, I mean, there is a lot to be said about that. It's very possible that he just has too much that he can chew. That's why a lot of people say that he should take away his his play calling things. Shout out to my man Jay. What's up, PJ? How you guys doing? Yeah, what's up? How you guys doing? Some more people just trickling in from the Instagram. Man, we dominated this. Look at that. All across the left side there. I would love to see the Chargers just dominate here. Yes, that'd be so good. That's another Chargers first down, baby. Yeah, Herbert 6 touchdown passes. So crazy, right? 6 touchies. Bolt Lightning says, hey, so this game was obviously basically a blowout as far as Chargers or NFL games goes. But what do you guys think the predictions are for the actual game? So Bolt Lighting believes that it is 30-13 Chargers. I can see that happening for sure. Justin Herbert had a 144 rating, dang near perfect. Good night, man. Good night. Jordan Love with a 40.7. I can see that happening too. Yeah, and you're very welcome, Carl. No problem, man. Appreciate any time, any week. Like I'll always, if you drop in here, like I'll definitely make sure to shout you out. Austin Eckler, 129 yards with a touchdown. We gotta see another 100-yard game from Eckler, man. Like I want to see him balling out again. Aaron Jones, see, but more often than not, Eckler gets like this amount of, 76 yards, 15 attempts, like hardly anything. And Eckler had 10 receptions as well. Man, this would be a balling out game for sure. Look at that. QJ as well. Keenan Allen having a lot. Man, this would be amazing. There you go. Who got some tackles for loss? Yeah, it's good times. So, good times for sure, guys. Yeah. All right, well, I think I'm going to get out of that. Go back into the primary camera. Woo! Well, so, I don't know. Well, I'm excited. So, like, if you guys have any final thoughts about the Packers game, let's kind of shoot them out and let's kind of wrap this thing up a little bit. So I feel really confident about the Packers game, though. I feel like we have a really good chance to come out on top. So I think we should be able to stop Jordan Love. He shouldn't be able to get too much. I think we'll get maybe a couple sacks on him. I think we'll get a takeaway from him. And I think that we should be able to prevent them from doing much. But I think their run game is going to be kind of heavily relied on by them. So that should be interesting to see what happens from that. Yeah. So what do you guys think? So and then I'm saying I would kind of reserve my score prediction till you guys kind of let me know what you guys think, and then we'll kind of end it from there. Grand Desire is telling us what the weather conditions are on YouTube, saying that the weather forecast is going to be 41 degrees Fahrenheit, and yeah, here we go. Just let the people see that on the Instagram side still. 41 Fahrenheit, slight chance of rain, showers, winds at 8 miles per hour. So it's going to be a cold game, so that could really be affecting us. Us LA Los Angelinos, we have a really low temperature tolerance. So yeah, it's crazy. Khalil Mack says, did you see how disgusted he was in the press conference room after our horrible performance in the rush defense, giving up 200 yards rushing? Man, I mean, I understand his frustration, man. I mean, that is disgusting. To see that we gave up 200 yards, man, you can't be doing that. I'm glad, because here's the thing too. It's like, I know a lot of people like to be critical of the Chargers and stuff like that, but I don't really care about that being too critical on the Chargers, because like I know that the harshest critics are the players themselves. Like they want to compete and they want to win. So I feel like they are harshest on themselves going into like their games and stuff like that, and what they did. So, and they know what they did wrong, and they know how to fix it. So they can fix it. So and then Grand Desire says, who's favored? LA Chargers are favored by 3, over and under on 44. Yes, I did see that. So I do believe that the Chargers have the advantage this game, at least aside from the weather problems. So yeah, but yeah, we're not. We aren't that. And like so bolt lining up. Man, if Thule gets 3 sacks, that'd be wild. I would say 1 sack and 2 tackles for losses, maybe more for tackles for loss, because that's what he seems to be good at right now. So, and don't be sleeping on those tackles for losses, man. Those mean a lot of things as well. So, I love tackles for loss, like just as much as sacks. Like it really makes the play dead. So that's all good for me. Mr. Smithwick in Instagram believes that it'll be 34-17 Chargers win, and Zont will pick 6 to the crib in the Lambeau leap. With the Lambeau leap, that'd be amazing. Yeah. So then Eddie says Derwin James Jr. admits we let the offense down on Sunday. Yeah, I mean all the defensive players were like really mad about themselves for that game. So it's just wild, man. It's a wild game coming up, and I feel like we have the advantage. I feel like we have to win this game for sure. If we want to have any stand any chance for the playoffs, we have to beat the Patriots, or not the Patriots, the Packers, coming up this week. So, and then hopefully we can beat the Ravens. That would be huge. We got to have some kind of upset. I would love that game, but that would increase our chances for the playoffs by far. If we can beat the Ravens, then we should be in good shape for sure. So, yeah. Got another comment from Eddie here. It says, wonder when's the last time team lost when scoring a touchdown on 5 consecutive possessions and still lose to the Los Angeles Chargers. Man, that is an interesting stat. I don't know, man. Yeah. But I'm not sure, guys. When was the last time a team lost when scoring a touchdown on 5 consecutive possessions and still lose to the Los Angeles Chargers? Yeah, probably never, I would say. I mean, that's a hard stat to beat right there. Like, you just constantly scoring every single possession against the team. That's just terrible. Yeah. So, but yeah. So let's just wrap it up. I know I had some technical difficulties in the middle of this one, but it's all good. Appreciate you guys for hopping in and letting me know what you guys think. But I appreciate I'm glad you guys are here and had a good time with me. But yeah, so yeah, as you know, my name is Kyle. I'm with the Bolt Bros, and I do believe that the Chargers are going to win this game, and I think it's going to be, I'm going to say 28-17 Chargers win. So let's just hope that, and I would probably bet on the over. I feel like there's going to be more than 44 points in the game, and I feel like it's going to be a Chargers win. So by over that 3 points, so I would probably take that money line of anything, as opposed to going off of points. So money line plus over, that would be my prop bet for this game. So, or my parlay bet. So, yeah. But appreciate you guys. Again, I'm Kyle with the Bolt Bros, and thank you for watching. We should have a good time this week. And keep an eye out for tomorrow. My brother is doing his offensive breakdown with his what's it called, with the footage. So yeah. Oh, one last question before there. Eddie's asking, what would we need to be worried about when we play the Ravens, the rush or the pass? A little bit of both, Eddie. Because remember, Lamar Jackson does move around a bit. So, if we let up a little bit too much, he could actually make make us hurt, with his legs as well as as everything else. So I think that QB rush is going to be that little X factor on that. So I was worried about that, So we got to stay on top of that. So, but appreciate you guys. Yes, and Mr. Smithwick here on Instagram says, unfortunately, we're great at breaking records, just like the wrong kinds. Yes, 100%. But again, glad you guys hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I gotta get out of here, and as always, Bolt Bros Let's go.